Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zachariah, the Ghostwriter. Today let's talk about learner's license. I received a lot of comments from you guys, asking me if it's okay for you guys to take that little bit of money and go to a driving school so that you can get a learner's license. And I'm like saying it is not necessary. If you know that you don't have enough money, there is no need to take that little bit of money and go to a driving school so that you can learn about a learner's license or learn about driving. We know it is difficult. And we know that, getting a learner's license is the most difficult process. And people want to take a shortcut. They don't want to do the work. And they are forgetting that you are robbing yourself. Because if you go to a driving school and they prepare you for a learner's test, you will pass a learner's test, but you're going to be surprised when you're driving on our South African road. Let's be honest. We know that in most cases, they prepare you for a test. And once you are done with the test, then you have to go and book for more lessons so that they can teach you about driving. But that doesn't benefit you, in a long term, rather than compared to getting an app and studying about these things so that you can understand exactly what's going on. Let me put it this way. People who go to a driving school and pay money so that they can teach them about rules of the road, about road signs, they always feel like it's the driving school's responsibility to teach them about rules of the road. And they don't do extra work on their spare time so that they can understand rules of the road. I'm saying this simply because we are seeing a lot of crazy accidents, fatal crashes every day on our South African road. The next video that I'm going to upload, I'm going to share, some images about the accident which happened in Limpopo. N1. And this accident happened every day simply because of someone failed to do the homework. It's not like these people are not qualified drivers. These people, they are not supposed to be driving on our South African roads. It's just that the work has been done, but people studied only for passing a test. They didn't think about it as a long-term thing, whereby even if when you're done, writing a test, you pass a test or you fail a test, you still have to apply those things every day. Driving is art. Driving is a language. You need to keep practicing that all the time. There is always road signs that you're going to see on the road that you're like, oops, I never knew about this road sign. Simply because of all these road signs that you're going to learn when you practicing with your app, or maybe when you are busy with your book, you are not going to answer questions about all of them. But it's a must that you must know all of them. Because of once you are done with your driver's license, you will have to drive on our South African roads, and all those questions, all those, answers that you've been giving, all those road signs, all those rules of the roads questions are going to be applied, practically. You are going to be in a situation whereby everything that you did in your learner's test, you are going to, have to apply them when you are driving. So my advice to you guys is that if you don't have enough money, don't worry much about going to a driving school. Don't stress. Download the app. Do the work. Practice every day so that you can understand rules of the road. So that when you are driving on our South African road, you will know what to do and what not to do. Because here's the thing. If you arrive early to a scene where there was an accident and you ask the person who was driving what happened, they will always tell you that, I don't know what happened. Or they will tell you that the car just came out of nowhere. But when you start looking at things, you understand that someone, between the two of them, one of them was wrong. And they still don't know that they were wrong. Why? Simply because of they didn't go back and redo, the learning. When it comes to driving, guys, and we have people who got the driver's license in the early 80s. Others in their 70s, others in their, early 90s. So they still struggle with the painted Iceland on the road. They still, struggle a lot with rules of the road. It's important, guys, to log in and redo the same things that you know all the time so that you can be safe. Because it is not the driving school's responsibility to give you all the details about, driving. They are running a business. So my advice to you is that if you don't have enough money, download the app, go online, learn about certain things so that you will know that you give yourself enough knowledge so that when it comes to driving, you won't struggle much because of already you know about these things. And if you have an app and you practice that, you read about rules of the road all the time, you check the road signs all the time, it becomes easier for you when it comes to driving. I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. I wanted to speak about that. Don't stress much by going to a driving school, because sometimes you'll be blaming a driving school for not teaching you about certain things, but actually it is your responsibility to know about those things, because it's going to be you driving on our South African road, and it's going to be your life that will be in danger if you don't fully understand rules of the road, if you don't understand the road signs. So you must work on that and make sure that by the time you jump behind that steering wheel, you understand everything. We know those questions are many, but try your best so that you can understand them and know what to do and what not to do. Thank you.